Dude, what the hell are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? Train for Evo.
But we're not even going to Evo.
Yeah, but I can't just watch one stream. I gotta watch them all. And I gotta be playing whatever game's on the main stage. I mean, dude, listen to me. If I keep this up, I'm gonna be the best stream monster in the world.
I don't know, dude. That sounds like a bit much.
Try my regimen for a few minutes. I think you'll know what I'm talking about.
Alright, I'll try your regimen for you. Let me put this book down. You're right, dude. This is really working.
See?
We are going to be the sickest stream monsters ever.
Absolutely.
No one's going to stop us.
No one. What's going on, everybody? This is Mike from Fight Your Rival.
This is Natal from Fight Your Rival.
And we are back from our hiatus. It is Evo week. We are ready to go.
Here you go, guys. Here's the rushdown.
The Rushdown.
So everyone in the FGC is hyped for this weekend. It's a nice 3-day Evo weekend for us, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I would like to say congratulations to Nintendo for Super Smash Bros. Being the 8th title in Evo. I would also have to say shame on you, Nintendo, at the same time.
Yeah, in a really shocking turn of events, just a few days before Evo, Nintendo was just like, hey guys, you can't stream Smash Brothers. Which is really shocking for a few reasons. It's Super Smash Bros. Melee, a game that's over 10 years old, a game that players raised about $95,000 just to have it at EVO.
Yeah.
Not to mention there's a new Smash Bros. Coming next year, making it the ultimate free publicity. And Nintendo's like, nah, we don't want you streaming it.
That's ridiculous. Come on, Nintendo. No one buys your consoles. No one wants your games. Your fans, your hardcore fans raised $95,000 to get this game in the best fighting game tournament. Like, it's in Las Vegas Caesars Palace. It's huge. And you don't want us to stream it? You don't want the stream monsters out there, the Marvel heads, to see how dope Smash Brothers is and then wants to pick up the Wii U version later on, or even the 3DS version? What's the point of making the new Smash Brothers for 2 consoles if you're not going to even take the free publicity for your previous Smash Brother games?
Yeah,
I don't get it.
I completely agree. It's such a horrible PR decision.
Yeah.
It just makes Nintendo look bad. And, you know, I mean, they've been cracking down in general. They've been trying to get people to remove all their YouTube videos in Nintendo games. And I really don't understand, because it's the best free publicity you could ask for. And maybe in 4 days can come up with some kind of agreement, because the Smash community deserves better than that. And while we're on the topic of EVO drama...
Mad drama.
It seemed like a few days ago that Dominion wasn't going to be at EVO, which was a shocker. I mean, one of the best guy in the world, top 8 placer last year. He basically said, you know, due to circumstances, I won't be able to go. And then I think Sanford said something similar. Yeah. So people were coming up with conspiracy theories that, you know, just EMP wasn't going for a specific reason. But it turns out it was just some kind of money problem. And what they actually did, Dominion set up a donation drive pretty much yesterday and was able to raise like $1,500 within a day, basically. Yeah. Which is awesome enough. It shows how, you know, how well respected he is, how many fans he has, and it turns out they got the money they need, and those people are gonna get paid back.
That's awesome. Like, guys, like we said before many times in the FGC, sure, we talk crap about each other, sure, we poke fun at each other's skills or lack of skills, but when it comes down to it, we help each other out. And shout out to Dominion and Sanford and Triforce for, you know, publicly saying that they are just going to try to find the best way to give the money back to the people who donated. That's awesome, because most companies or just people are just grinding enough that they would have just pocketed that $1,500 and used it to gamble when they got to Vegas.
Exactly. So yeah, big ups to EMP in general.
Shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome, and it shows that FGC is really a family.
Absolutely, and that family will be having its biggest gathering at EVO this weekend. We could pretty much spend a couple days talking about what we're looking forward to.
Oh yeah, seriously.
A few highlights I personally want to talk about are the fact that we're getting some new reveals. We're finally going to see the 5th DLC character for Injustice, which is great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It's most likely Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Because of that trailer they showed prior. It better be someone epic, because I'm sorry, NetherRealms, you guys have done nothing but great things, but why the hell did you give me that Zod? That is the hideous, worst Zod I ever saw. He looks like a Hispanic guy who does not pay his child support. Hopefully it's Martian Manhunter.
If the rumors are true, we did talk about the whole second season pass leak. You know, there's a possibility we might get Sub-Zero, which probably piss a lot of people off.
Yeah.
Power Girl, Red Hood. So we really have to wait and see. I'm definitely excited. This has never happened. Mortal Kombat, we got 4 characters and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
And now, Justice is out for 3 months. Where we're getting a 5th is amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And guys, NetherRealms, I hope it's just not character announcements. Give me more stages, please, and not like a nighttime version of a stage that's already out. Like, give me brand new stages. That would be
cool.
really good. I mean, some more Star Labs that I could break a controller over because they're so impossible. I'll even take some of those, but I really want new stages. And even though people mentioned already, like Sub-Zero, Power Girl, Red Hood, is there any characters that haven't been mentioned that you actually are like, fingers crossed, like, please, this would be pretty epic?
I'm a pretty casual DC fan, so there's no one I was really have my fingers crossed for. I want more skins for Nightwing.
Yeah,
yeah,
true.
Even if it's a friggin' Robin skin, I'll take it.
Yeah.
If I did have to pick, I do think Red Hood would be really cool.
Yeah, I'm fingers crossed. I hope that they pull a Booster Gold or Zatanna, like I've been saying forever, or a Blue Beetle. A dope Blue Beetle, like the one from Batman Brave and the Bold. That Blue Beetle is epic. And I read somewhere online that they were even toying around with the idea of Swamp Thing.
Wow.
Which would be so cool.
And while we're on the topic of Ultimate Skins, I think what would blow everyone's mind is if they released a Batman animated series skin pack.
That would, yeah.
It worked in Arkham City.
Yeah, they did an Arkham City pack. Give me a Batman animated series skin pack.
We got Batman, Joker, Harley, all those characters.
Yeah.
So let's give it a shot. Definitely excited for all things Injustice, and we're finally going to hear more about the Street Fighter 4 patch.
Maybe it'll be a lot of information, maybe a little, maybe it's just balance changes. Who knows? Maybe it'll be new characters, maybe brand new characters, maybe returning old favorites. Who knows? I hope it's more than just a rebalance. I hope there will be more characters added and stuff like that.
I hope so too, but I'm not holding my breath because, the game is on its last leg, so we'll have to see. So if you're wondering where you could watch all these exciting announcements live and all the great matches that are going to be happening, there are actually going to be 3 streams, just like last year.
Yep.
And it's as simple as it gets, twitch.tv/SRKEvo, SRK Evo 2, and SRK Evo 3. And they posted a schedule on the website, really convenient, telling you when each pools are going to be for every game, when finals are going to be for every game, when you could actually watch all the panels and stuff like that, just like last year. So, I'm sure they'll have a hub site where you just watch all the streams at once, which I'm probably going to do.
Yeah, definitely.
And just tune into Twitch all weekend, whether you're on your Xbox, your computer, your tablet, and enjoy EVO. It's going to be a sick weekend. Surprisingly, we do have one bit of news that's not EVO related.
I know, shocker.
If you watch our show, we're talking about indie games and donation drives all the time, and there's a new indie game that just happens to be rising in popularity, doing really well. It's called Yatagarasu.
Yeah, bless you. I think that's how it goes, yeah.
Something like that. But it's a completely independent fighting game being developed for the PC, and I believe it's being made by a couple of ex-SNK guys.
Yeah, it's 3 guys who worked on King of Fighters that left and decided to do this. And I haven't got to see the video yet, but I've seen nothing but the screenshots and stuff, and the things that you sent me, and oh my god, it looks awesome. It looks like Last Blade. Anybody remember Last Blade out there? Except me? Because he doesn't, I do. I have it on the Dreamcast. Last Blade was awesome, but it really looks like a brand new Last Blade, and I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, I'm really pumped. If Skullgirls was kind of a love letter to like the Marvel games and to anime, this game feels like a love letter to Third Strike and the KOF games, just the feel of it. And it's got some really interesting looking characters, some really cool stuff. And I love what they're doing with the donations they're receiving. They reached a certain milestone recently where they're actually including James Chen in the game.
That's so cool, yeah. Like, you're going to have basically commentary in the game by James Chen. Who doesn't like James Chen commentary?
Yeah.
I love James Chen.
Yeah, I love the puns. I love the analysis. I mean, that could set the bar for future fighting games where we need these guys, just like the WWE games.
Yeah, and hopefully the dialogue's a little more well-rounded than like the generic things they say in the WWE games. But still, it'd be epic. Like, hypothetically, let's say in Street Fighter 5, it's a Guile versus Bison, and you hear James Chen being like, well, Guile lost his best friend Nash to a Shadowloo organization, and he became Shadow, and blah, 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 blah. Like, that would be so cool. Little tidbits of, like, the character's history while they're in the middle of a fight, as if there's, like, an actual commentator. Because Street Fighter's a tournament. Tekken's a tournament, but they never had announcers. They just had someone let you know who won and what round it was.
It's very true. I think it seems like a subtle feature, but they could really kind of change the game with this.
Yeah, totally.
The game looks like it's gonna be packed with a lot of cool stuff. You could definitely just check out their Indiegogo page. We'll post the link right here, and based on what you donate, you get everything from the download of the game to being able to put a character in the game if you shell out big money. So check it out, help out however you can, and I'm excited for this game.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's just slated for the PC, but who knows? It could probably be a marketplace download game for PS4, Xbox One, 360, PS3, Vita, your microwave, whatever. Anything that can play a game.
But let's hope we can play Yatagarasu on our microwaves.
Yeah, definitely. It'll be heating up food would be a lot more fun.
I think so.
I think I would get fat with how much food I would heat up purposely just to play the game.
I would do the same. Yeah. And obviously, with it being Evo week, we don't need to explain. It's time to head to Twitter.
Yep. And here you go, guys. Here's the tweets of the week.
Tweet of the week.
All right, guys. The first tweet of the week is from Dominion. I know we already spoke about him, but come on, he writes things too. So Dominion wrote, I will be attending EVO as FGC VXG EMP Dominion to honor the efforts of the community to get me there.
That's awesome. That's just what you were saying.
Spoken like a true world warrior.
Yeah, just like, the fact that they're giving back the donations. He's truly thankful. He wasn't just begging for money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really awesome. I'm excited to have him just run the FGC tag as his sponsor.
Yeah, which is dope. And Dominion, for me, take home Cross Tekken. I want you to take home Cross Tekken, definitely.
I think you will.
Yeah.
Our next tweet comes from our boy James MK from the On Blast show, and he's got some great things to say for the EVO crowd. Good luck to all Smash players and anime at EVO. You guys earned your spot in the sun. Now showcase it. Hopefully I see you at EVO 2014. Great words of encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks that as he says that, Nintendo kind of ruined Melee a little bit, but James has always been a big supporter of every scene. He actually has had special OBS episodes for like the anime community and all these different communities, so big ups to James as always.
And the last tweet of the week comes from the Scott, and he writes, I will be a trendsetter. EVO Pantless Finals, let's go. I think he's onto something.
I'd like to see it. I mean, I don't necessarily want to see Viscount with no pants.
Yeah.
But I do want to see Viscount back at the top for Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
He took it 2011. Maybe it just took a couple of years for him to get back in the swing of things. We'll see.
Right, he's the only MVC3 champion of the
true.
EVO. So.
That's something that, everyone else has to hold that because he literally is the only vanilla champion.
Yeah.
So good luck to Viscount this weekend as well as all the Marvel competitors. Hopefully you guys don't get randomed out too bad.
Yeah, and if you do get random out, it's okay because here comes the random select.
Random select.
So my random select of the week is a game we've already talked about on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I just cannot stop playing and talking about Project X Zone for the Nintendo 3DS. If you're going to EVO this weekend and you want some semblance of a fighting game to keep you busy on the plane while waiting for matches, it's basically a wet dream for anyone who loves RPGs or fighters. Mm-hmm. It's a really interesting hybrid tactical RPG fighting game. It's got really fun combat, it has great characters, everyone from Ryu and Ken to Dante and Dimitri to Jin and Xiao Yu from Tekken, tons of RPG characters that I don't really know.
Yeah.
It's just a really unique take on the genre, really simple, but still has a lot of depth. It'll definitely keep you busy during your off time this EVO weekend, and well beyond that.
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that you finally got the game, because last time we did mention it on the show, it was just a demo you were playing, and it finally came out, and I'm glad it's taking up all your time.
Oh yeah, and you get your money's worth. I mean, I've put in like 12 hours. I think I'm like only halfway through the game.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a solid game. It's worth your money.
My random select this week is actually a game also. I mean, we swore that random selects wouldn't be about games, but hey.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I can't control myself. It's an old game, but I finally got it. It's WWE 13. Shout out to Microsoft. Thank you for that crazy 4th of July sale you guys were having on the marketplace. I was able to get the game for $15 digital download, which is pretty epic. Now, I don't watch wrestling anymore. I kind of stopped watching a long time ago. That's why I kind of stopped buying the wrestling titles. But I do love the creator character, and I do love the WWE community, because now I don't even use the wrestling characters. I have Superman, Bizarro, Solomon Grundy, Skeletor's there. I even got Frank West.
Amazing.
I got Ken Masters, Sagat. Like, it's amazing. It's the dopest game out there. I highly recommend anyone, if you haven't played it, buy it, download it, whatever. Go to the community section and just check out the characters. It's ridiculous. What a game. Like, I'm really shocked how far like wrestling games have come since, I think the last one I bought was like SmackDown versus Raw 2008.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been a while.
It's come a long way.
Yeah, I'm very impressed. So WWE 13, and again, thank you Microsoft. I got the game for $15, and I think it still retails for like $50 or $60, which is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I think what people should do is start making actual FGC personalities. I want to see like Chris G and Dominion going at it in the ring. So
that would be so cool.
If you are a WWE 13 content creator, get that up there. We will showcase it on the show.
Yeah, and they also do mixed gender matches in WWE 13. Yes. So it'd be cool if it's like Chris G and Morgan against Dominion
and Guile.
And Guile. Exactly. You read my mind.
Yeah, so FGC, if you're listening, get on that. And I think that brings this episode to a close.
Yeah, it pretty much wraps it up. I mean, can't wait for the weekend.
Yeah, me and you have a lot of serious training to get to.
Yeah, we do. We have to get back to that training. We are going to be the nastiest Evo players ever.
Yeah, and not just that, but we have to be the best Street Monsters
Of all time.
of all time.
So till then, this is Natal from Fight Your Rival.
This is Mike from Fight Your Rival.
And remember, guys,
Keep fighting.
keep fighting.